You see, money isn't some far-off mystery reserved only for a chosen few who got lucky in life. No, my friend. Money is energy, living, breathing energy. And like anything that's alive, it responds to your attitude toward it, how you speak to it, how you think about it, and how you treat it. So if you've been wondering why money never seems to stick around long enough to make itself at home, this message is for you. Because tonight, I'm going to reveal something most people never discover. The secret of how to call your money by name so that it actually listens and comes when you call. Now, I can already imagine what you're thinking: call money by name. Seriously, I've been calling it for years. It's ghosting me like an ex who's moved on. But stay with me. What I'm talking about isn't about wishing, hoping, or begging. It's about learning to speak to money as a living force that can hear you, recognize you, and respond to your vibration. And yes, I said vibration. Don't tune out just yet. There's science in this. Everything in existence, your body, your thoughts, your wallet, is made of energy. Every thought, every word, every action emits a frequency that signals the universe what to bring into your life. When your frequency says, "I never have enough," the universe agrees and sends more lack. But when your frequency declares, "I am a magnet for money, it loves to find me," the entire energetic field around you starts to shift. Suddenly, opportunities begin to appear in unexpected and extraordinary ways. Let's be real. You've probably tried affirmations before. You've said things like, "I'm rich," or "money comes easily to me," only to check your bank balance and feel like the universe didn't get the memo. That's because you were saying the words but not summoning the energy behind them. There's a major difference. Words open the door, but emotion turns the key. If you say, "I'm wealthy," but deep inside feel lack and fear, your energy cancels out your declaration. It's like dialing someone's number and hanging up before they answer. The message never reaches its destination. So tonight, I want you to do something different, something bold, even playful. You're going to call your money by name. Give it a name that feels warm, personal, and full of life. Maybe it's abundant Alice, generous George, or even Sir Cashington. Something that makes you smile. Why? Because when you name your money, it becomes real. It transforms your relationship with it from chasing to connecting, from fear to friendship. It tells your subconscious that money isn't a monster you have to hunt down. It's an ally, a companion that loves to be around you. And before you ask, so I just name it and it shows up like magic. Not exactly like a pizza delivery, but surprisingly close. When you begin to shift your emotional tone toward money, it starts to recognize your energy. It feels invited, not demanded. It begins to flow to where it's welcomed, not where it's feared. That's the secret most people miss. Not just talking about abundance, but learning how to call it home. If this message spoke to your spirit, don't just scroll away. Show some love. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs this reminder today. And drop one powerful word in the comments: Amen, abundance, money, breakthrough, or whatever your heart feels right now. You're one. Like and subscribe means the world to us. It's your way of saying, keep spreading the light. Naming your money doesn't just sound fun. It transforms your inner atmosphere. It shifts your emotional state, softens your heart, and dissolves resistance. When your heart opens, you start to attract instead of chase. Respect always multiplies what it touches. Think about it. If someone only called you when they were desperate, ignored you when you showed up, and complained when you left, would you want to keep showing up? Of course not. Yet that's exactly how most people treat money. They stress when it's gone. They panic when it's delayed. And when it finally arrives, they scold it for not being enough. That energy pushes it away. You've got to flip that script. You have to build a relationship of warmth and gratitude with your money. Say this out loud right now. Money loves me. It knows my name. It is always on its way to me. Don't mumble it like you're shy. Don't whisper it like your broke friend might overhear. Say it boldly, like you're announcing something true and powerful. Because when you speak with conviction, heaven listens. The universe responds to the energy of faith, not fear. You're not describing your lack, you're declaring your coming abundance. And that's where the shift begins. Now, let's get practical, because faith without action stays a dream. You can't just chant affirmations and expect coins to rain from the ceiling. You've got to create what I call a money atmosphere, a physical and emotional environment that welcomes wealth. Start simple, clean your wallet. Yes, actually clean it. Empty the clutter, torn notes, old receipts, expired cards, and anything that represents disorganization. You wouldn't invite a guest into a messy home. So why invite money into a chaotic wallet? Make space for it, organize it, treat it like something sacred. Then every night before bed, take one quiet minute and give thanks. Hold whatever you have, even if it's just a few bills, and say, "Thank you, abundant Alice, for flowing through my life today. I'm grateful for your presence, and I welcome more of you tomorrow." That simple act of gratitude rewires your subconscious mind. You begin to expect money instead of fearing its absence. You stop chasing and start magnetizing. Now, let's talk about something deeper. Your emotional frequency. You can't call in wealth while feeling guilty for wanting it. Somewhere in your upbringing, someone probably told you that loving money makes you greedy. But think carefully. How can you help the poor if you stay poor? How can you feed the hungry when you're hungry yourself? Money isn't evil. It's neutral. It only mirrors the heart of the one who holds it. In the hands of a kind soul, it becomes a tool for good, feeding families, building dreams, blessing generations. In the hands of the selfish, it magnifies greed. The difference isn't the money. It's the intention behind it. When you align your desires with divine abundance, money flows through you, not just to you. You become a channel, not a container. So instead of saying, "I want money so I can pay bills," shift your words. "I welcome abundance so I can create comfort, joy, and generosity." Feel the difference. One is rooted in fear, the other in divine purpose. The universe always responds to purpose. When your motive is pure, your provision flows freely. Money doesn't chase fear, it mirrors it. Whatever you project, it reflects right back to you. Let me tell you a story that perfectly captures this truth. A friend once came to me frustrated. She said, "Every time I get some money, something unexpected happens. My car breaks down. A bill shows up out of nowhere, or someone borrows cash I never see again." I smiled and said, "Darling, money isn't abandoning you. It's escaping your vibration." She stared at me, confused. I explained, "Every time you call it my last money, you're giving it an expiration date. You're telling it not to come back." So, we decided to give her money a new name, Faithful Fred. Every morning she began to affirm, "Faithful Fred always comes back to me." And guess what? Within weeks, she received an unexpected refund check and a freelance job she hadn't even applied for. Was it coincidence, maybe? But I've seen this pattern repeat too many times to ignore. When your words, emotions, and actions align, the universe can't help but respond. Life rearranges itself to match your internal frequency. The real problem is that most people live double-minded lives. They pray for abundance but think like the poor. They ask for blessings but complain about prices. They talk about prosperity while expecting lack. You can't plant seeds of fear and expect a harvest of wealth. The soil of your mind determines the fruit of your reality. So, here's a little test for you. Pay attention to how you talk about money in your daily life. Do your words sound like, "Money is hard to come by. Everything's getting expensive. I can't afford that"? If so, that's the exact signal your energy is broadcasting, and the universe simply mirrors it back. You're unconsciously saying, "Keep it this way." Instead, begin shifting your vocabulary. Say, "Money is easy to come by. Things always work out for me financially. I am surrounded by opportunities." Say it often enough until it feels real. You might feel silly at first, but your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between truth and repetition. It simply believes what it hears repeatedly. Here's a fun little exercise to train your energy. Every time you find a coin on the street, receive a discount, or notice unexpected savings, say out loud, "Thank you, universe. More of this, please." That small act of gratitude keeps your signal clear and receptive. It tells the energetic world, "I'm open for more." Now I know some of you are thinking, "But I've been positive for months, and I'm still broke." Let me speak to that gently. This isn't about fake optimism or pretending everything's fine. It's about authentic alignment, when your inner beliefs finally agree with your words. If deep down you still believe you don't deserve wealth, no affirmation can override that. The energy of unworthiness cancels out the vibration of abundance. You've got to heal your relationship with money. Forgive yourself for financial mistakes. Forgive those who taught you that wealth is sinful or selfish. Say this with conviction. I release all fear and shame around money. I welcome divine abundance into my life. That declaration breaks chains. It opens the floodgates. Because calling money by name isn't just about speaking. It's about relating. It's about forming a connection built on respect, gratitude, and trust. When you treat money like a loyal friend instead of a fleeing stranger, it recognizes your energy and comes home to stay. Abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you allow. It's already here, waiting patiently for your permission to enter. The universe isn't withholding blessings from you. It's simply waiting for you to align your energy with what you've been asking for. So tonight, as you lie in bed, speak softly into the silence. Money, I know you hear me. I call you forth with love and gratitude. You know my name, and I know yours. Don't beg, declare. Speak from certainty, not desperation. Feel the truth of it in your heart. Picture your bank account glowing with abundance. Imagine your wallet expanding, your home filled with laughter, peace, and ease. You're not asking for something new. You're remembering what's already yours by divine right. And when morning comes, don't reach for your phone to check your balance in fear. Instead, smile and say, "Money is on its way to me, in expected and unexpected ways." Then step into your day looking for evidence of that flow. It might be a new opportunity, a client reaching out, or even a small refund email that shows up out of nowhere. No sign is too small. Celebrate every one of them, because celebration tells the universe, "I'm ready for more." Here's a secret most people overlook. The moment you stop chasing and start calling, everything shifts. Money responds to confidence. It recognizes certainty. It loves to be acknowledged. When you call it by name, you awaken not just its energy, but your own creative power. Pause for a second and ask yourself, what if money has been waiting for you to speak first? What if it's been standing right outside your door, whispering, "Call me, and I'll come"? That's the authority you carry. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your flow. The universe doesn't move because of need. It moves in response to command. And you, my friend, were born to command abundance. Take a deep breath. Smile. Because from this very moment, you're no longer chasing money. You're calling it home. But calling is only the beginning. Now it's time to build a lasting relationship. Because money, like any relationship, thrives on consistency. You don't want it to visit. You want it to stay, to unpack its bags, and settle comfortably into your life. The universe pays attention, not to what you say once, but to what you repeat with conviction. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you keep changing the frequency, you'll never hear the full song. That's what most people do with money. One day they're grateful. The next, they're panicking. One moment they're affirming abundance. The next, they're counting coins with anxiety. But when you hold your vibration steady, even before your reality shifts, the universe has no choice but to match your signal. That's how divine law works. So how do you keep that energy steady? By practicing emotional stability around money. No more panic when the bills arrive. When you receive an expense, instead of sighing, "There goes all my money," shift your words. "I'm grateful I have the means to keep my lights on. More is always on its way." It might feel unusual at first, but gratitude in the face of outgoing money creates magnetic return. It sends a clear message: I trust the flow. Because money, like water, thrives in movement. It's called currency for a reason. When you hoard it out of fear, it stagnates. But when you let it move, with gratitude, generosity, and trust, it always finds its way back to you, multiplied. When you circulate money with confidence, it multiplies, because confident energy expands everything it touches. So let's make this process joyful. Start a daily ritual I call the money roll call. It's short, simple, and powerful. Every morning, before you check your phone or scroll through news that drains your energy, sit still for a moment and speak this out loud. Money, I know you hear me. You are free to flow to me through clients, ideas, surprises, and blessings. I am open to receive you in joyful and creative ways. That's it. Less than a minute. But it sets the energetic tone for your entire day. You're not begging. You're directing energy. You're announcing to the universe, this is my frequency. Meet me here. And remember, the universe doesn't respond to uncertainty. It moves when you speak with authority. You are the commander of your reality. Your words aren't empty. They're codes that organize energy. That's why I keep emphasizing, call your money by name. When you say, "Faithful Fred, I welcome you," something powerful happens. Your subconscious begins to believe that statement. It reorganizes your awareness to align with that expectation. Suddenly, you'll start spotting opportunities that were invisible before. They were always there. You just weren't tuned to that frequency. Let's pause and talk about awareness. Science tells us your mind filters out billions of bits of information every second. You only notice what your brain believes is relevant to you. So if you've been repeating money is hard to get, your brain literally ignores opportunities for more money because it assumes you're not interested. That's the real science behind manifestation. It's not magic, it's selective perception. When you shift your inner story to, money loves me and flows easily into my life, your mind begins scanning for evidence to confirm that belief. Suddenly, you start noticing new partnerships, discounts, creative ideas, or small financial wins that were always present. But now, you're tuned in. Now, let's make this lighthearted, because truthfully, people take money far too seriously. They treat it like an exam. They're terrified to fail. Relax, money isn't testing you. It's not holding your past mistakes against you. It just wants to know one thing. Are you ready to play? So, lighten your energy. Add humor to your affirmations. Say things like, "Money, I know you missed me. Come on home. I've been expecting you." Or, "Abundance, don't come alone this time. Bring your friends." You'll be amazed at how laughter opens the flow. Joy is magnetic. When you laugh, your body relaxes, your vibration rises, and resistance melts away. And when those old voices of doubt whisper, "This is silly," or "You're just pretending," smile and respond playfully. Oh, there's that old scarcity story again. Cute, but not today. That single act of humor breaks the emotional charge of fear. You can't attract abundance from a tense, fearful state. The body and mind must be relaxed for creation to unfold. Now that you're lighter, freer, and energetically open, let's move into a few actionable steps that will anchor everything we've talked about. The practical habits that keep your vibration high and your flow strong. Step 1. Speak abundance every single day, morning, afternoon, and night. Call your money by name like an old friend. You can whisper it softly, sing it boldly, or write it in your journal, but the key is consistency. Step 2. Honor your money. Treat every note and coin with respect. Don't crumple them, toss them carelessly, or curse your finances. And please, stop saying, "I'm broke." You are not broke. You're in a divine transition. Words create worlds. The way you speak about your finances shapes how your reality responds. Step 3. Give thanks for every form of flow. When you find a coin, say thank you. When you receive a discount, celebrate it. When someone buys you coffee, call it abundance in disguise. Gratitude turns small things into great expansion. The universe multiplies what you appreciate. Step 4. Be generous. Give even if it's small. Give with a joyful heart, not out of guilt or pressure. Each time you release, you tell heaven, "I have more than enough to share." Giving creates space for receiving. The hand that opens to give also stays open to receive. Step 5. Visualize abundance before sleep. Close your eyes and imagine your money by name, Faithful Fred, Prosperous Pete, or Abundant Amy, dancing into your life with joy. See it bringing peace, safety, and freedom. Let that feeling soak into your subconscious, because while you sleep, your spirit continues to create. Now here's where most people trip up. Impatience. The moment they start calling abundance, they expect fireworks overnight. And when things don't shift instantly, they doubt the process. But manifestation isn't a microwave. It's a garden. You plant, water, and trust. You don't dig up the soil every day asking, "Is it growing yet?" You water it with faith, speak life into it, and trust divine timing. Because trust is the currency of the universe. The moment you relax, life says, "Now you're ready." I've witnessed this countless times. People wrestle and worry for months, then one day, boom, everything changes. Not because something new appeared, but because their belief matured. When doubt dies, destiny activates. Let me share a story. A young man once came to me discouraged. He said, "I've been repeating affirmations for months, but nothing happens." I asked, "How do you feel when you say them?" He admitted, desperate. And there it was, the frequency of lack hidden under positive words. I told him, stop affirming and start conversing. So instead of saying, "Money comes to me easily," he began saying, "Hey, Prosperous Pete, I'm glad you're here." That tiny shift, speaking with joy instead of need, transformed everything. Within weeks, he started attracting new clients, creative ideas, and unexpected opportunities. Why? Because his energy no longer screamed lack, it whispered confidence. Faith isn't about forcing results. It's about flowing with certainty. You're not chasing abundance. You're aligning with it. Speak it. Honor it. Thank it. Give from it, and rest in it. And watch how fast the universe starts echoing your frequency back to you. Within 2 weeks, that same young man landed a new job with higher pay, and out of nowhere, freelance opportunities began flowing his way. The shift wasn't in the world around him, it was inside him. When you move from desperation to dialogue, everything starts to move differently. Energy responds to energy. Now, maybe you're sitting there thinking, "But my situation is different. It's hard." I understand. Life can feel heavy. Bills, responsibilities, uncertainty. They're all real. But here's a divine truth. Your external world is simply the echo of your inner vibration. You can't change the echo without changing the sound you're sending out. That's the essence of this entire message. You're not fighting your reality. You're rewriting it. Every time you call your money by name, you're reminding the universe that you know who you are. A creator with authority, worthy of overflow. So tonight, before sleep claims you, do this one sacred act. Sit in stillness, inhale deeply, then say, "Money, you know me. I call you forth with joy. You are my divine companion and my loyal friend. Wherever I go, you follow. You bless me, and I bless others through you." Smile as you speak those words. In that small, powerful moment, something invisible shifts. A new door opens, one that no one can close except you. And tomorrow, I want you to walk differently. Not in arrogance, but in quiet confidence. Carry yourself like someone who knows their value. Speak generously. Make decisions from abundance, not from fear. Wealth isn't a number, it's a state of mind. When you live from that inner wealth, the material begins to mirror it. You are not chasing money. You are aligning with it. You are remembering that abundance already knows your name. The universe doesn't need convincing. It's been on your side from the very beginning. It's simply waiting for you to act like the powerful co-creator you were designed to be. So, as you end this message tonight, make one promise to yourself and to the flow of abundance. Try it. Just one night. Call your money by name, speak to it, laugh about it. Feel that spark of joy rising in your heart. Notice how peacefully you sleep afterward. Notice how calmly you wake. Notice the small unexpected blessings that begin showing up. Because they will. The universe always responds to intention infused with joy. Now go ahead, make that call. Call your money home. Call it with gratitude, with laughter, with faith, and with confidence. Because when you do, the universe listens. And it always responds to a joyful, certain command. And if this message touched something deep within you, share it. Type in the comments the name you've chosen for your money. I can't wait to see the creativity that flows. Don't forget to subscribe, because this journey into divine abundance is only beginning. The more we speak of wealth with love, the more it multiplies through all of us. So tonight, as you close your eyes, remember this truth: your money knows your name. Now that you've called it, it's already on its way home. And when it arrives, greet it with warmth and gratitude, because it never stopped loving you. You see, abundance isn't coming to you. It's coming through you. You are the channel, the doorway, the frequency that heaven uses to release blessings on earth. The moment you remember that, everything shifts. You stop waiting for miracles and start becoming one. You stop chasing what's already yours and begin attracting it by who you are. Money, wealth, opportunities, they are simply mirrors of your belief. When you rise in faith, they rise to meet you. The universe is not your enemy, it's your partner. It listens to your words, it feels your energy, and it responds to your authority. That's why I've been telling you throughout this message: speak like someone who knows their power. Declare, command, and align. Because your words are not empty, they are creative instruments that shape your tomorrow tonight. When the world gets quiet and it's just you and your thoughts, remember that the same God who made galaxies out of nothing has placed the same creative breath inside of you. That means you can call things forth: peace, joy, money, ideas, favor, and they will answer. Don't talk like a victim, talk like a vessel. The language of power opens doors that struggle never can. So, as you walk into this next season, carry yourself like someone who's already blessed. Smile when you think of your future. Expect divine surprises. Expect restoration. Expect overflow. Because expectation is the proof of belief, and belief is what moves mountains. You've already prayed. Now it's time to act like your prayer worked. Walk like it. Think like it. Live like it. When you wake up tomorrow, do it with gratitude. Say out loud: today, abundance knows where to find me. Opportunities are looking for my name. Keep that energy all day. When challenges come, smile and say, even this is working in my favor. Because it always is. Nothing that's meant for you can miss you when you're walking in alignment. And don't forget this: abundance is not just about having more money. It's about living in peace, giving with love, and walking in purpose. True wealth is when your heart, mind, and spirit overflow with contentment. When you stop competing and start creating. When you stop proving and start flowing, that's when heaven recognizes your frequency and releases what's been waiting. So go ahead. Make this declaration your new normal. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am magnetic to blessings. Money knows my name and it loves to stay with me. Speak it, believe it, live it. The shift doesn't happen outside, it begins in you. And as this message ends, know this truth: your abundance story has already started. The universe has heard your call. Your money is coming home. Your peace is finding you. And your next season will testify that faith always wins.